He ran quickly again, this time to a shrine, to which people seemed to be a crowding every little inch of space. Here was a congested with man, but he ran through people's leg, his little sob lingering. Mother, father, the word shrine means a place that is important to a particular person or group of people for religious reason. We can say temple. The word sob means to cry while taking in sudden, sharp breaths, to speaking while you are crying. Now, in this time, the boy ran quickly towards the shrine where that lot of people were there, wandering here and there, and there is a place where is a crowding. There is a not a even space of inch to stand. That area is so congested, but the boy ran through the people's leg, his little sob lingering. Mother, father. Only he is calling to his father and mother. He is calling his parents in a sob lingering voice near the entrance to the temple. However, the crowd became very thick. Men jostled each other, heavy men with flashing, murderous eyes and heavy shoulders. The poor child struggled to thrust a way between their feet, but knocked to and fro by their brutal movements, he might have been trampled underfoot had he not screamed at the highest pitch of his voice, "Father, mother!" The boy ran towards a temple which was crowded with people. He ran through the legs of men, calling out of his parents. The crowd was pushing each other as he neared the entrance of the temple. The boy got scared of huge strong men who stared people with their murderous eyes and pushed them with their strong and big shoulders. The boy could have been crushed under the feet of men had his cries not been heard by a man in the crowd. The man lifted the child up in his arms. "How did you get here, child? Whose baby are you?" the man asked as he steered clear of the mass. Here that man was asking to the boy who have lifted up in his arms, "How did you get here, child? Whose baby are you? How you came here? There is a too much lot of crowd were there. How you came here? Whose baby you are? Where is your father, mother?" the man was asking to the child. The child wept more bitterly than ever now and only cried, "I want my mother, I want my father." Now the boy also started the loudly he cried, and he is weeping in this time. He is asking, "I want my father, I want my mother." The man tried to soothe him by taking him to the roundabout. "Will you have a ride on the horse?" The man tried to soothe him by taking him to the roundabout. The man took the boy near the roundabout that the boy should calm down and he should stop weeping and crying. "Will you have a ride on the horse?" he gently asked as he approached the ring. When the man and the boy reached near the ring and he asked to the boy, "Will you ride on the horse?" the child's throat tore into a thousand shrill sobs and he only shouted, "I want my mother, I want my father." Here the again boy started sudden crying and weeping more bitterly or loudly, "I want my father, I want my mother." The man headed towards the place where the snake charmer still played on the flute to the swaying cobra. "Listen to that nice music, child," he pleaded. In this time, the man took the boy near the snake charmer. Still he was playing on the flute to the swaying cobra. "Listen to that nice music," Man told child, but the child shut his ears with his fingers and shouted his double-pitched strain, I want my mother, I want my father. Now the boy put his fingers inside his ears and he closed his ears. He don't want to listen any kinds of music. And in this time the boy shouted his double-pitched strained voice, I want my mother, I want my father. The man took him near the balloons, thinking the bright colors of the balloons would distract the child's attention and quieten him. Would you like a rainbow colored balloon? He persistently asked. In this time, the man took the boy near the balloon sellers. There were a lot of colored balloons, so he was thinking that it would distract the child's attention and quieten him. In this time, the man asked the boy, which balloons you need? Rainbow colors balloon you need. The child turned his eyes from the flying balloons and just sobbed, I want my mother, I want my father. The boy turned his face from there, which side the balloons were flying, and he sobbed. He shouted once again, I want my mother, I want my father. He don't want to look at the balloons also, so he turned his face other side of the balloons. The man is still trying to make the child happy, bore him to the gate where the flower seller sat. Look, can you smell those nice flowers, child? Would you like a garland to put around your neck? Now the man is trying to make happy to the boy, so he took the boy near the flower seller. Then he told to boy, you can smell the nice flowers. And the man is asking to little child, and would you like to put a garland around your neck? The child turned his nose away from the basket and reiterated his sob, I want my mother, I want my father. The little boy, he turned his nose away from the basket where the flower basket was kept. He turned his nose away and he again shouted and started crying, I want my mother, I want my father. Thinking to humor his disconsolate charge by a gift of sweets, the man took him to the counter of the sweet shop. What sweets would you like, child? He asked. The man took to the little child in the next shop, that is a sweet shop. Then he told to boy, which sweet you need, just you take from here. The child turned his face from the sweet shop and only sobbed, I want my mother, I want my father. But the child turned his face from the sweet shop. Then again he started crying and he shouted, I want my mother, I want my father. So this chapter is finished. I hope all of you understood in a better way. And here, by this story, we can understand that always we have to respect our parents. Whatever they are saying, we have to follow them. And we have to understand that always our parents always trying their best for us. Whatever our need, they are trying to fulfill our need, and always we have to obey our parents. Whatever they are saying, that is a right or that is a wrong, always we have to follow our parents. Okay, bye. Then see you in the next video.